pussies, welcome back to Therapuss and happy Junday. Today we have the one, the only John Summit on the podcast, and for the first time ever, I drank for a podcast episode, and I definitely got a little drunk, but we had a very, very, very good time, and I'm really excited for you guys to see this episode and listen to his new album, The Comfort in Chaos, out July 12th. Okay, love you, pussies. Hi, pussies. Welcome back to Therapuss. Today we have the one, the only John Summit.
What's up? Thank
John,
you for having me.
I think it's only right. I'm like kind of drunk, honestly. You've gotten me kind of drunk before this.
Of course.
Of course, you're fine. Like I'm like actually kind of hammered.
It's Friday at 5 p.m. Of course.
It is Friday. Let's take a shot before we begin.
All right.
All right. Cheers. You have to make eye contact, or
Okay,
else
yes.
it's bad luck for 7
right.
years.
Cheers. Not too bad, right? I don't think tequila is your drink of choice.
No, not really. I actually don't drink tequila, but I said I would drink it for you.
Yeah, it's not too bad though, right?
Not horrible.
I've been told it's the only alcohol that's not a depressant.
Oh.
It's like doesn't get you tired.
Right.
Which is I think is why I can stay up all night.
Right. Well, you're a Leo,
Yes.
so that's also why you can stay up all night.
I don't know if I believe in all of that.
We took now, John.
Yeah.
I promise you, like you were telling me things, and then you told me your birthday, and I was like, makes sense.
It checks out. Yeah.
Checks out.
Every girl I've ever talked to has said that, so I think
Girls are usually right.
Yeah, they always are.
John,
Yes.
how's your day going?
My day is going excellent. It's been a long work week. I announced my album this week, coming out July 12th, called Comfort in Chaos. It's the most amount of work I put into anything in my life, so I'm super proud about that, and it's a huge relief that it's finally done. So now I can have a drink.
Yes. When did you finish the album?
I fully finished it right before Coachella. Is kind of nothing's ever done.
Right.
So it's
right.
tough. So it's basically when my label manager told me like you finally have to turn it in, that's when it's done.
Yeah.
But I did premiere most of the tracks at Coachella though.
Right.
And that was very nerve-wracking because that was my first time playing most of it in front of anybody, and I did not know if it was going to go over well. And then after I got off stage, I still had no idea. And it wasn't literally until I went online and I saw the reaction, I was like, okay, yes.
Dude, the set was so good. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said dude.
Hangs out with me for 5 minutes.
I'm just a chameleon. What can I say? It was amazing. It was amazing.
Thank you.
It was so the visuals were outstanding.
Yeah.
And then I saw your BTS of like how you made the visuals, which was equally as cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we spent as much amount of time like on the whole show as I do the music.
Right.
Because I think it's just as important.
It is, yeah.
And as someone that's been going to raves like my whole life, I mean, and I've been going to Lollapalooza since I was in high school. And then I'd always go to the Perry stage, which is the electronic music stage.
Yeah.
And then that's what really changed my life, is not just the music, but the whole show production. And it's hard to explain. I don't know how much of your viewers listen to dance music.
I honestly think more of them than you would imagine.
Okay, cool. Because in my head, it's still so niche. And in my head, I'm still super niche too. So when people recognize me, some folk, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But if you go to a show, I do think it changes your life a little bit.
Was
Not
there-
just my show, but any electronic music
Was
show.
there a show that changed your life? Like from Lollapalooza, from the Perry stage, from whatever? Was
Yeah,
there a show that you were like, I have to DJ?
Deadmau5 2011, Lollapalooza in the pouring rain.
Oh, wow.
And I was on a couple extracurriculars, to say the least. But it really, like, it was life-changing because I've never heard music like that. There was no vocals for, like, the first 15 minutes of the set. And then once the vocals kicked in, it was Ghosts and Stuff, and then the Rob Swire vocal kicks in, which is why I kind of really do vocal-heavy music.
Right.
Is that it was just absolutely euphoric, and I'm like, this is what I want. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but this is what I'm going to do.
How did you do it? Like, how did you, like, you said you worked and you went to college and
well, because I mean, I come from a middle-class background where, you know, you have parents are like, you have to get a job, you have to go to college, get a job, do your thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I was like, I'm going to be a DJ, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I went to just business school, and then on the side, I was DJing and learning how to make music and releasing music, and slowly started building a following, like just online though, on SoundCloud.
Right.
Like not like actual no one would recognize me in public or anything,
Right.
but very, very niche following. And then before you know it, some people, label heads, like they listen because we're always looking. Because I own my own label now too.
Congratulations.
But, thank you. But before you know it, like after like 30 or so releases, you know, I had one track that really stuck, which is Deep End, June 2020. And then from there, just everything started blowing up.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's taken a while. It's taken about 8 years of releasing music. But here we are. Now I'm
Here
doing
we
podcasts.
are. Wait, so I was just educated about rave culture, and apparently you guys trade friendship bracelets?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I made you a few friendship bracelets.
No way. I'm glad that you know the culture, by the way. I'm impressed.
I know plur.
Okay, yes.
Peace, love, unity, and respect.
Yes.
What is it? Do you ever do it when you're like peace, love,
Yeah,
unity, respect, and then you trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was taught about it. I was taught about it.
You down to do it right now?
So this one, yeah, I do want to do it right now. So I have
I'm
a
curious
few.
what these say.
I have a few for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this one says, okay, hold on. This one says, "We love John."
Oh, wow.
Do I have to do like the peace, love thingy?
Do you know how to do it?
Okay, hold on. Okay, ready, everyone?
Yes.
Peace,
love,
unity, respect. There you go.
He didn't really do it right, but it's the thought and the effort that counts.
It's the thought. It's the thought. Okay,
You don't have
and
to do
then
it for everyone, though.
this one says, how we feeling?
Yeah, how the fuck we
How the
feeling?
fuck we
dude?
feeling.
There we go. All right. Hell yeah.
And then this one says, Mr. Summit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to be honest, Alice made these for you.
Yes.
And she was like, don't tell him I made them for him. You have to say you made them for him. But
Yeah.
she made them for
It was you that made them.
you. It was me that made them. And then this one says Puss Nation, which I just want you to have selfishly.
All right, of course. I'll rub this on my flight tonight.
Oh, please. This one says Shiver.
Okay. Oh, I'm full on. I'm going full rave kid right now.
This one just says John.
I'll take it. I
Oh,
love this look I got going right now.
this one is
What does this say?
Puppy. That's what my mom calls me.
Oh, I love it. Your mom calls you puppy?
Yeah, she calls me Puppy Cake.
That's adorable.
So
man.
we're full rave kid now.
Yes.
Okay, so you saw Dead Mouse in 2011 and you were like, I'm going to be a DJ. And then after that, where you're like, you just started learning immediately?
So from there, I learned how to DJ, but then immediately I'm like, it's not fun to DJ.
To no one.
Well, yeah, to no one. Well, no, because you can always DJ your friends. So I feel like that's what most people do. They get like a DJ decks and like for after parties and whatever. But I knew that I wanted my own music too, because people like you can entertain the party, but people aren't connected to the show or whatever unless they know and stuff the music. So that took a while. But I was like, I went to college. I did the whole normal college life. Was in a fraternity, all that stuff, DJing the frat parties, eating the bars. But secretly, I was making my own music, and then my music sucked for like the first 5 years. So I'd put in my own tracks in the set, and then like the whole crowd would die, and I'm like, back to the drawing board. I just bring in. Yeah,
so you were like humbled by it.
Oh yeah. Because whenever that would happen, then I would just like play the Chainsmokers or something, and then all the girls would start cheering again. I'm like, all right, thank God, saved the party. But then eventually, though, my music really started sticking, and then it really wasn't until 2020 when we were all kind of not allowed to leave the house, that my music really started connecting with people. And I don't know what it was about that. I think it's because...
You think it's because you were putting in more effort because you weren't, like, you had more time?
I have a lot of thoughts on this, but my true thoughts, I guess, are that everyone else who was already, like, kind of rich and successful took it as a time to decompress and relax, where I was completely broke and living at my parents' house. And I'm like, I'm going to make 200 tracks. I'm going to make 2 tracks every day, send it to labels. And I treat it as like the craziest year of my life. And then I signed to a bunch of labels and then took advantage of that, I guess. And then, which is great though, because I learned so much. And then from there, it's been nonstop. I mean, you're kind of similar though yourself though, I guess, right?
John.
Where you were telling me earlier where I asked you, I'm like, how many TikToks did it take to blow up? And you said one TikTok.
Okay, well,
Which is incredible though, which is so respectable because then from there you did like 1 million after that, and they all did like equally as well or even better.
Well, I think I was trying to be cool because like what I didn't say was that I used to post 7. I think what was it? It was like 10 to 14 times a day, and it was literally anything you could imagine. Like I would post like I used to have this series where I would like. They're so stupid. Like something about straws. Like it was just stupid. Like I would post anything, but the skits, it was one and done.
So you were a creator though, and it wasn't until you figured out what your lane was.
Yeah,
So for me, I was creating underground tech house for the longest time and different kinds of things, and it wasn't until I added the deep end vocal on top of my beats that it made it work. Where for you, it's kind of like you had to find out what your niche
lane
was,
yeah.
And then you found the skits, and then you owned it. Because it's like literally, it's like mini SNL skits kind of thing.
John, stop.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen someday. I'm calling it now.
Oh, stop! Seriously, I'm blushing. I don't know what to do. Thank you.
Yeah, it's happening.
When were you like, I've found my niche? Like, when were you like, I'm doing this. I'm doing it right. I'm gonna keep going. Because like for me, it was the skits, and I was like, I'm gonna full speed ahead on this. When for you was like, okay, this is my niche. Full speed ahead.
Well, so for me, because I was already making money doing accounting, is that I knew that I found my niche, not in the fact of making money, but just found it in that I loved the music.
Right.
And I went to like a Dirty Bird party in like, I think 2016. I don't know if you know, it's more underground tech house. But
I probably don't, but tell me anyway.
But it was like there's some party barbecue in Detroit where they're playing tech house to like 100 people. And I just fell in love with the music, and then I started making it, and then I don't know. I like doing things that no one else is doing.
Right.
Which is, I kind of reason why I'm doing an album right now is because no one else is doing an album.
Yeah.
Especially in my lane, where I could just keep making the same big song over and over again, but that shit bores me. Because as soon as I start doing something and everyone else does it, I think it's not cool.
Right. And it's also important to make an album because you're giving the people that listen to you like a body of work to listen to in total.
Yep.
And like, it's always so important. I mean, I'm the biggest music fan forever. And like, I always take albums and like put them in parts of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So like what you're doing is like, you're kind of being like, hey, house music isn't just, I'm not just putting out single after track after track after single after track after track after track. I'm going to give you a full body of work that's coherent and makes sense. And that can maybe soundtrack like a part of someone's life.
Exactly. Like,
you know what I mean?
I think a single has a shelf life, and you might think of one specific memory, you know, when you're maybe in some summer 2016 when you heard that one single. But if you know legit albums and you can connect to that body of work, it actually is a part of your entire life.
It's a part of your entire life. What's your favorite album?
Well, there's a few. I mean, when it comes to high school, it was like Radiohead, OK Computer.
Right.
Very kind of almost basic answer if you're like an alternative indie
I was about to say, like, I don't listen to Radiohead, so
okay.
Like, it's not basic for me.
But for me, though, I just resonated with it so much. And then, because I was so introverted in high school. And like,
you were?
I was on the cross-country team.
What?
Yeah, so I just ran by myself. You know, I had teammates and stuff, but we're not, you know, just, I never went out or anything. And
Wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't start, like, actually drinking and stuff until college.
Are you serious? I was like, no, John's been at it since he was like 12.
No,
like,
no.
Like,
well, I think that's why I'm not sick of it, though, because I didn't do it until later in my life.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like the kids I know that were like raging in high school are like married and divorced by now.
Very true. Very true.
So yeah, I just did a little bit later. And then in college, is Jamie XX in Color was this album that really, really, really kind of changed my life because it was electronic music in its peak at 2015, at least in America. But he did a very introspective album that was not bangers, it was not hits, it was just good music. It's kind of like he was a 2015 version of Fred again.
Right.
To give example. Yeah.
Very, very good comparison.
Yeah.
saw Jamie XX live. I think it was 2016.
Oh wow! All right.
And and it was the best concert of. I mean, that was the album with Good Times, right?
Yes, exactly.
He.
Oh, you know your shit. All right. Oh yeah.
Kind of.
I doubted.
I know. Kind of. He did this remix of when I saw him. He did this remix of "Don't You Want Me, Baby," and it changed my life. Like, I was like, this is why live music is so important, because especially for you guys perform all these, like the DJs perform all this music that like they don't release, but they'll remix these songs live.
Yep.
And they just hit so different. And like, it makes you be like, I need to go see that set again in person instead of just streaming their music.
That's funny because like 6 months of 2022, I ended all my sets with "Don't You Want Me, Baby?" Yeah. That's crazy that you brought that up. And then from there, like the way I got my Sweet Disposition remix is that that was just a DJ edit, and it wasn't until Temper Trap hit me up and they're like, "This can be official." But that's how we make our sets unique. Is that I'll play edits and bootlegs of every song you can possibly think of.
Okay.
And then I feel like fans connect with that because they recognize the music,
right?
Recognize the lyrics, recognize the vocals. But we add our own spin on it. So the only way you can hear my version of it is sing it live.
Right. I've searched for hours for Jamie XX, "Don't You Want Me, Baby." I've searched the entire fucking World Wide Web for it. I can't find it anywhere because he hasn't put it out. But you have to see it live.
Yeah. And he was nuts. The first time I saw him live was like at a club where he's doing 4 different vinyl, and no one does that anymore. Like
what's
legit,
4 different vinyl?
Like literally spinning on physical vinyl.
Oh, no way.
And 4 different decks. And I'm like, why are you doing that? It's just like, because I can. I'm like, that's so hard.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Well, John, you seem pretty pleased with life, but I do have to ask you, are you therapist about anything? Is there anything that's pissing you off?
I mean, yeah, there's a decent amount.
Please. I can tell you what's pissing me off, if that makes you more comfortable first.
Yeah, I mean, I guess knowing that anything else is doing, I'm more pissed about myself, that I experience legit constant anxiety about everything, and I cannot accept the fact that I'm successful. So, because even just saying that out loud is so cringy. I'm like, you're not successful. You haven't even released an album yet. What the fuck are you talking about? So,
but what do you mean by you can't accept the fact that you're like imposter syndrome?
No, it's more so that there's like an endless goalpost, and I haven't been able to even take a day off to accept that. I don't know if you feel that at all. It's just like, I don't know, like we're clearly like doing well for ourselves, but then I still wake up every morning like with the extreme anxiety where it's like, what am I doing next? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? And sometimes I just need to, I don't know. So yeah, I'm pissed at myself that I can't get in that.
Is it kind of like, do you ever feel like you can't like relish in the moment because you're scared everything's going to go bad?
Well, the only time I can relish in the moment is when I'm DJing.
Right.
So when I'm on stage and it all hits me, like it really is like, oh my God, this is all worth it. All that stress, all that hard work, all paid off.
Right.
And then, I don't know. It's weird what I do for a living though, because then I'll have the highest highs, like be like literally crowd surfing, high fiving everybody, hugs, all this thing, and I go to my hotel room and I'm completely by myself.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh shit, like that just happened. Now what? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's just like really, really loud and then dead silent.
Exactly. And it's the highs and lows. And then, I mean, so like that's what my whole album is about, is because it's called Comfort in Chaos, where it's just like I'm comfortable in the chaos of DJing and that whole world. But then you have to be also comfortable. You have to be tranquil outside of it.
Right.
And then, I know, I used to get swept up in the madness where I had to DJ every night to experience that high endorphins.
And you're like so addicted to like the rush of like being on stage and everyone cheering. And
yeah, I mean, because you say like you went to Coachella, you did that for a weekend and it was great, right?
Yeah.
I do that every night.
Right. That's crazy. How many times do you DJ a week?
So I used to, like the last couple of years, I was doing 200 plus shows a year. And then it was a lot.
Oh, you are better than me. 'Cause let me fucking tell you something. If I was a DJ, 2 shows a year. 2 shows a year, and you are lucky for that.
I love that. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not what I can do. But I do truly love doing the shows, but it does so much energy output. Like, you see me on stage. I'm not just sitting there like,
no, you're up and you're at 'em and you're interacting with the crowd. Because I feel like people don't realize, like, being a DJ, like, performing, it's kind of like when a pop star is performing. You're not just standing up there and you're singing. You're standing up there and you're dancing and you're interacting with the crowd and you're being, like, magnetic. And, like, I feel like while being magnetic comes natural to some, like, it's also always requires work at the end of the day. And, like, you're going to finish the set and you're going to be drained and then you're going to have to do that all again tomorrow. And, like, all you want is that magnetic feeling to feel, like, natural.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then, like, I feel like, do you ever get burnt out?
I mean, I had it really bad a few weeks ago when I was in Europe. And then I played this show in London. And then apparently the show was good. But for me, in my head, it didn't go great.
Right.
And then I went to Twitter and I complained. and then I just, like, it was just, I hit a fucking wall because I'm like, I can't do this one anymore. I literally, on Twitter, I was like, I'm retiring.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, then I wake up the next day, like.
Was everyone upset?
Oh, yeah. When I said that, people were like, what the? And then all the EDM blogs and shit were, like, reposting it. They're like, John Summit retiring after bad London show. And I'm like, then I like passed out for like 12 hours afterwards because I did like maybe 1 to 2 hours a night of sleep for the 5 days leading up.
Right.
And so I finally pass out and then I wake up and I go on Twitter. I was like, oh no, what did I do?
Oh my God, you're me. You're me. You're like, wait, it's fine. No one freak out. It's fine.
And then, I'm so used to, because I've been on Twitter my whole life, I'm used to just tweeting into the void and no one caring.
And now people care.
Yes, and now there's actual headlines, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't let my intrusive thoughts win.
Ugh, I wish, I know you don't know this, but I wish I knew your rising and your moon. Because I know your sun is Leo, but, like, I wish I knew your rising and your moon, because it would just, like, help me connect.
What does that mean? Because to me, that's a red flag when a girl asks me that. They're like,
why is that a red flag?
Because I'm like, I don't know.
How many girls ask you that? A lot?
Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know. But they're probably right, though, because they always have been right, which is so
Let me tell you, John.
I tweeted this like literally 3 weeks ago. I go, like, maturing is finding out astrology girls have been right the whole time.
It's true.
Yeah.
They're right. It's the moon and the stars.
But I don't think that's what it is. There's something else.
And witches, maybe? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm telling you, like, I read my astrology shit, and I'm like, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Like, makes sense.
Do you have like a website? Is it cosign or what?
Co-star, John.
Co-star. I was close.
You were so close. Do you know your birth time? Does your mom know your birth time?
My mom knows my birth time. I've asked her like 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
After this, I'm going to get your birth time and put it into CoStar, and I'm going to get your rising and your moon.
Well, the last time I did that, I was at like dinner with a girl, and she asked me for my birth time and stuff, and I did ask my mom at dinner, and she sent it to me, and then I gave it to her, and she goes, makes so much sense.
Well, what was it?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember because she said it in like a derogatory way. She's like, makes so much sense.
Talk your Gemini rising. I know it. I know it because that's what I am. And that's what everyone says.
Yeah. I'm
just thinking we're the same.
I'm like, all right, like screw this. I'm not sharing this anymore.
Oh my God. Okay, before we get into the tell me what's wrongs, I think we should take one more shot.
Down.
Well, can you grab me the alcohol? Okay, ready, everyone? Okay, we're gonna take a shot to do. Sorry, I'm John. You've got me drunk for this.
This is kind of a fat shot too.
No, is it?
Oh no, it's really small.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out by the end of this, and I'm supposed to go out tonight.
Are we drinking the whole thing?
Oh.
No, let's go for it. Cheers.
Eyes, remember.
Yes.
Bad luck.
Yes.
Cheers.
Not bad.
Do you not do chasers?
No, because it feels weak to me.
That feels weak?
Yeah, I do a chaser.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Well, the method to the fans out there.
Yeah, is that you shouldn't do chasers.
Well, no, it's not that. Is that after you take a shot, then you blow out afterwards, and then you avoid the whole, like,
Yeah.
Which you didn't avoid.
Have you ever thrown up after a shot?
No, I've only thrown up once in my life, and it was in China from food poisoning.
Kidding?
Yeah, my entire life, only once.
Where, in China?
Yeah, I got food poisoning. I thought I was dying. It was I ate some crab that, like, immediately I was like, that wasn't right.
Did it just taste weird?
I thought I was immediately gonna like die and combust, and then it was like 4 days straight though. It was intense. Like I literally thought it was over. Oh, we got note cards.
Well, do you know about the tell me what's wrongs?
No.
Okay.
I purposely went into this blind.
Okay.
Because I don't like to be prepared for anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that works in your favor.
Okay, good.
The tell me what's wrong. So the pussies write in and they tell us what's wrong, and we prescribe them. Oh,
so I'm a therapist here.
Yeah, you're the therapist.
Okay.
And you prescribe them remedies. So I'd be like, prime example. They'd be like, oh my God, my boyfriend likes to sleep really cold. I like to sleep hot. I don't know what to do. I'd be like, oh my God,
Break up with
Shiver
him.
by John Summit. Prescribe.
Yes, that makes more sense.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's how this goes.
Okay. Are we looking at a camera?
You can look at me. You can look anywhere.
Okay, cool.
Hi, Jake and guest.
Hello.
Basically, my boyfriend matched with my best friend on Tinder. What the fuck? Before we were dating. Oh, okay.
That's fine.
I have severe jealousy problems and can't help think, would he want her over me?
Maybe.
The answer is yes, and I'm so sorry.
No, I mean it depends like what night it is, right? Like well, I don't know their personalities. I don't know the situation here. Is that as a single guy, is that you're attracted to pretty much anyone who's attractive, right?
Okay.
And so that means that if you the one that landed him, that means I'm the more attractive person. Maybe, unless she denied him.
No, she's saying, okay, I think she's saying that the issue is she's with her boyfriend, but she knows that he found her friend attractive.
Yeah, but of course, if she's attractive, guys find every girl who's attractive, but that doesn't mean they're going to actually act on it.
Okay, that was super reassuring.
Yeah. Like if a guy ever says that you're the only person I find attractive, that's the biggest red flag in the world.
Right, because they're lying and they're a psychopath.
Exactly.
And they'll kill you.
I don't know about all that, but yeah.
Okay, so we prescribe, what do we prescribe? We prescribe Man Eater by Nelly Furtado.
Oh, we're singing like a song, not like a TV?
I just like it's the first thing that came to mind.
Okay, Manny, Jack. Don't you love me, baby?
Okay, yeah.
Come on, yeah, that makes sense.
My boyfriend hung out with his girl best friend the other night, just them. She's single. I've told him how and why this makes me uncomfortable. He says that he's hurt that I don't trust him. I hope this will never be you. Because that is evil.
Wait, so he's hurt that he doesn't make any sense.
Girl.
Yes.
Boyfriend.
Okay.
Boyfriend hanging out with his girl best friend who is single.
Yes.
The last night or like whatever night.
But it's his best friend. They're just hanging out.
Jonathan.
Wait, so if I have a girlfriend, I can't hang out with my girl best friend?
Oh, Jonathan.
I hang out. So if I have a girlfriend, I gotta just dump all my friends?
Jonathan.
I'm so lost.
That is not right.
Well, so how else do you hang out with your girl best friend though? That makes no sense.
You don't.
Oh, it's so depressing.
Because what? If I'm respectfully.
Yeah.
If I was that girl and my boyfriend was hanging out with his girl best friend.
Are
you out of your mind?
Well, no. So have they ever hooked up before?
It sounds weird.
No, I think that's a security issue though, because I think if you're dating somebody, they could hang out with the hottest girl in the world they could possibly imagine, and they would be like, just hanging out platonically.
Can you do that?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't dated a girl for like 5 years, but yes, I can.
You haven't dated someone for 5 years?
Yeah. But I do that like with most girls I hang out with. It's not like. But I'm also kind of a little bit older though. It's like I'm kind of been there, done that. I'm hanging out.
I think you're having a more more mature. I'm sorry, I'm so drunk. I'm so drunk. A more mature approach to this.
Yeah, but I think it's different. If it's a guy that's never experienced, hanging out with other girls and stuff before, they don't know how to act. Where to me, it's just like hanging out with another person.
Totally. I don't believe that with this guy.
No, fuck that guy.
I think this guy is scum of the earth. He's hanging out with his girl best friend. Fuck you.
Well, it depends. I guess I'm such a different aspect of my life where I'm like the worst person to ask for this advice.
Right. Okay. So what
he's not a famous
can I say what I would do?
Yeah.
Okay. Just thinking. Just give me a second.
Wait. So what's our prescription? Yeah. Are we going just
Like
songs?
death, maybe? I don't know. Let me think. Let me think.
I think it's to stalk the ex-girlfriend on Instagram.
I think what I would do
Yeah.
is I would assemble my girls, right? So you assemble your Avengers, and you're like, girls, we have a fucking problem. This girl, like
So she's immediately an enemy, not a friend, an enemy. We have teams.
She's hanging out with my boyfriend. She's an enemy. Assemble the Avengers. You assemble, and you're like, what the fuck do we do? And they're like, give me 5 seconds. And I have Brett, right? And so Brett will like Google and search up and whatever and find their house and their parents' jobs and whatever.
You got a team underneath you. This
do.
is great.
I do. And so she'll be like, threat or not a threat? If it's threat, you tell your boyfriend, if you hang out with him one more time, I'll never speak to you again. If it's not a threat, you'd be like, whatever.
But then they're going to get upset that you're acting like that, and they're going to be unattracted to you.
Well, I'm upset that they're acting like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm upset that they're hanging out with my girl best friend. First of all, is this...
Yeah, they're done. Break up with them. Easy.
Break up, done.
Yeah, I'm truly believe any problem.
Well, also, like, I need you to know one thing about me is, like, I totally forgot to say this, is that jealousy seeps through my veins.
Yeah.
Like, I was injected with jealousy as a child.
So, what happened to you? Oh, God.
How
do we
I don't know. I think it
this?
was a lot of rejection, and, like, jealousy just seeps through my veins. So, like, anything remotely jealous, like, if I get jealous over someone else, like, oh.
Well, has that changed with your exception of you being so successful lately?
I'm not exception.
I mean, like, you have so many like incredible people come on your podcast because they like love and enjoy your content and your character. Like, so clearly you're accepted.
Oh, thank you.
Am I wrong?
No, thank you so much.
So then what's making you feel like you're rejected? Are you reading comments? Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you're definitely accepted. I mean,
By you?
I hope I am.
Okay.
I mean, I'm here right now. You accepted me onto your podcast.
No, John, let's be real. Let's be real.
It was a mutual exception, right?
I notified anyway, John Summit. I was messaging him, do you want to come on my podcast? John Summit is on Do Not Disturb. Do you want to notify anyway? Absolutely. Notify anyway. Notify anyway. Notify anyway.
I had no idea I was on Do Not Disturb for like the last few months until like literally 2 days ago. And someone's like, can you please turn off your Do Not Disturb? I had no idea.
Do Not Disturb is so important, and you just turn it off for the people that you need to hear from constantly. Example.
I turned it off from everybody.
No. Lane. You got to hear from Lane.
Yeah. She keeps calling me. So
no. But Lane calls you with important things.
Yes.
So what you do is you go to your settings and you go Do Not Disturb except for Lane. Except for Lane.
All right. Well, she can come through.
My name is Sophia, and my friend's boyfriend is a walking ick. Example, he never cleans his nose. That's disgusting.
Just break up with him. It's so easy. Like, you're a girl. Come on.
And he only talks about sexual things, and they are so toxic. How do I tell her she needs to break up with him?
Imagine if a guy said, like, my girlfriend is a walking ick. It's the most ridiculous statement ever. Done.
Just break up with them.
Next.
Done. Okay.
Have you ever seen, like, the MTV show Next?
Of course.
Yeah, and they walk.
Sorry, I lied. I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So you're young. Oh, well, back. Thank you. Back in my day, it would be like a reality TV, like, dating show where a girl would walk out of, like, a bus or a trailer. And like, if you didn't find them attractive, you just say next.
Shut the fuck up.
So it's like Bachelor, but immediately if you thought they were unattractive, just done. It was so efficient though, because as a guy, it's like next, done, next.
And this was on MTV?
Yeah, we gotta bring that back somehow. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I prescribe. Okay, I watched Room Raiders. I did watch that.
Honestly, that's like an efficient way to date, though. Like, if like this girl says my boyfriend is a walking ick.
Next. I prescribe Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. Yes, girl. Thank You Next by Ariana Grande.
No, she needs to like listen to some like feel good music. Like,
wait, do you listen to any like pop music, or do you just listen to like house and DJ music?
I've been trying to get into it lately because I'm very enamored by pop performances because like their
Like
amount of
whose?
confidence and character. Like, I mean, even like Dua Lipa is like a low-key, I'm a big low-key fan of Dua Lipa, and because she used to not be a great, I don't know if I can say that, but she used to not be the best dancer, but now she like fucking owns it, and like,
Yeah.
I'm the same way where like at first I wasn't used to dealing with big crowds or anything, and now I really own it, and I think she's like literally the same age as me, where it makes sense. Like it's not a normal thing as a person to play in front of hundreds of thousands of people, tens of thousands of people,
Right.
and it's very inspiring seeing other artists that can really own it and take it in. Because most artists, I don't know if you can tell, are very insecure at heart.
Well, isn't that the whole point of like wanting to perform in front of people? Because like I don't know. I don't know if you're a Swiftie, but in Taylor Swift's 2019 documentary, Miss Americana, she talks about how that when you're a performer, you're inherently insecure because you want to get on stage and you want people to cheer for you and clap for you and tell you you're good.
Damn. I think she's right. She's right.
I think she's right too.
But like, doesn't Taylor know that she's gonna get that no matter what? Like Taylor could walk on stage and everyone's like, yes.
No, I think.
But I guess that was 2019 though. That was pre-COVID. Because after COVID, she became like literally dominating the world. Like she's the biggest pop star the world has ever seen since Elvis. It's nuts.
You
It's
literally
fucking
don't
nuts.
want to get me started about
Yeah,
Taylor
yeah,
Swift.
yeah.
Respectfully, like I
But-
won't shut up about it. So like we need to move on because I will not stop talking about Taylor Swift. Do you like Taylor Swift?
If I'm
Don't.
honest, I if I'm really honest, I just haven't listened to the music because it's such a deep lore. You know what Taylor Swift is?
What?
She's a 10-season TV show that I cannot commit myself to go into.
Okay,
But I
so
know
here's what I'm gonna do.
everyone's like, this is a great TV show. Like, watch Bridgerton. I'm like, I'm not listening to this.
Right. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Here's what
You,
I'm gonna
you're telling
send
me
you.
I gotta listen?
I'm gonna send you because I feel like I know you by the end of this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the songs I think you'll like,
Okay.
and then you'll be like, wait, I'm kind of addicted. What do I do? And I'll be like, oh, what do? You listen to this song. So then it gets deeper, and then you'll get deeper, and you'll get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you'll just be a Swiftie.
And then I just abandoned.
And then it'll be like-
I abandoned my career and I just like become.
No.
a Taylor.
Then
Yeah.
it'll be like, but Daddy, I Love Him, John Summit remix. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just happening.
Not the worst idea.
John,
I kind of see that. Like, that is a timeline I could pursue.
John, if you remixed a Taylor Swift song, I would kill myself.
Like a happily kill. Like
No, happy kill myself.
Okay,
Happy
okay.
kill. Happy kill.
that sounds fun. All right, I'll figure it out.
I love summer, but that means more swimsuits and summer clothing. God bless. I like the styles. However, I'm not quite up to summer bod material yet. Do you guys think I'm up to summer bod? Really?
Wait. So people are embracing the term bop. Is that? It's like,
Bod.
oh.
I was invited to a pool party and I'm not sure if I want to go. ... Please help. Okay. Totally understand.
I feel that. Sometimes I feel like I'm in.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Let me take this one. Okay. Listen. So you want to go to a pool party and you're not feeling like super confident. Totally fine. Here's exactly what you do. You wear what makes you feel confident. Trust me, you will find something that makes you feel good. You wear that and you go. You absolutely should not go just because you don't feel good. You will find a article of clothing that will make you feel good. And you will go and you will have the best time. That is my prescription. Done.
He's right.
My bestie and I are going to Europe for 2 months. I'm so excited, but also so nervous to spend so much time together. I'm really drunk.
Yeah.
Any advice on how to make sure we don't kill each other by the end? No.
Well, as long as they don't sleep with the same guy, that's the whole thing, right?
Have you ever heard like a story like that? Like
Of
two
course, yeah.
and what happens?
They don't become friends afterwards.
Like Amanda Knox?
I don't. I'm not that ingrained in pop. Is that a popular person?
Amanda Knox?
Amanda Knox? Yeah.
PR shut that down quick. She said no.
Is she a pop
I
singer? I'm
stop?
so curious.
No, she was a murder case. She was like literally no.
Okay, should we take one more shot?
Yeah, let's go for it. Eye contact. I'm ready.
Eye contact?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. See, you look like you're in so much pain. Like, what's going on here?
I am. Okay.
Yeah. What's your real? Is Jake?
It's Jacob.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. What's your real name, Jonathan?
No, it's John.
Just John?
Yeah, I'm not a fraud.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure. My best friend's boyfriend's name is John,
Yeah.
and we call him Johnny.
Oh, does it like that really trigger him a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. How do
Yeah.
you know that?
Just because like if someone calls me Johnny, I'm like, what the?
No, we
fuck?
call him Johnny.
Jenny.
Johnny.
Like Johnny.
No. John plus honey. Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah. So you're my Johnny for today.
Yeah. It's endearing. I like it.
No, Johnny's great. We're like Johnny. And then like we also have Junday,
Oh.
which is John Sunday.
Oh, I didn't know if that was Monday or Tuesday. Or...
No.
Junday.
We have Junday. And then we
Yeah.
have Jatterday, which is John Saturday.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
you should like do that. Like we have
I should do
John
John
Day, which
Yeah.
is Monday, John Day. Tuesday, John Tuesday. Jen's Day, John Wednesday. Thursday, John Thursday.
So my friends who already think that like everything's going, I'm going to tell them, I'm like, hey, just so you guys know that today is John Day.
It is John. You don't understand. Like, you need to make John Day your personality. Like, John Day is your day. Do you understand? Like, you need to understand, like, it is John Sunday.
But I
Like,
feel like Friday, Saturdays, because I'm doing the shows, they kind of revolve around me a little bit, so it'd be a little selfish. So if like I said, like Sunday, you guys are trying to relax. No,
but you're a
today-
Leo.
No, today is John Day.
But you're a Leo.
So you think I should embrace that more?
Embrace John Day.
Yeah. Okay.
It
cool,
is John
cool.
Day. It is your day.
And so what does that mean? It's like they're gonna relax.
It's just like, it's John
John
Day.
Day.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
make the rules. Like, I don't make the rules, but like, you can, whatever. Like, but it is John Day. Like, for example, like my best friend Julia will be like, it's her. Okay, so basically what it means is Jake, John, Julia Sunday. But like, realistically, it's John Sunday because
Yeah.
without her boyfriend, like John, it makes no sense.
So how does he play into this though? Is he like
he shows up.
he's not like the ring bearer. He's not like the guy. He's like
No, he just kind
Entertaining
of
you?
shows up
he's like in the
and
corner.
hangs out with us.
Oh, okay.
And so like, basically all you need to do for John Day is just be there.
It's a big request.
I know, but John Day is however you decide it.
Yeah.
So
So sometimes they can be a side character, is what you're saying?
no, sometimes John Day can be like your day. Like John Day can be, oh, I'm
Is
not.
it ever John's? Is it ever his John Day?
No, are you kidding? No, John is with us on John Day, but you're a different John, so it doesn't count
Sometimes I want a John Day though.
for John.
Yeah, sometimes I want to like just be like the background character,
You do?
be the extra. Yeah.
Do you
I don't-
like that?
No, because I'm always the foreground person. Like I feel like sometimes you just want a John Day, right?
Yeah. John, do you have any questions for me? Like
I don't know. Do you ever want a John Day?
all the time,
That's what I'm saying.
all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
But
listen,
do you think ever John Day wants a?
John?
Does he ever want a therapist?
He wants me to get lost from his life. That's what he wants. And I tell him, I say, if you ever leave, bad things will happen.
Yes. Wait. Why is that?
Because he keeps us sane.
Oh, okay. Oh, not sane. He keeps you guys grounded.
Yeah. Oh.
Everyone needs a John Day in their life.
Yes, and you are the constant Junday.
I don't know about that.
My boyfriend of 4 months has never gotten me flowers after I hinted at it many times. Does this mean anything? What should I do?
I've never gotten a girl like flowers.
Jonathan.
But no, I've gotten my mom flowers once.
You've Never gotten a girl flowers?
Well, because like unless they're asking for it, why would you just give it? Like,
John.
are they subconsciously asking for it? Is that what's going on?
John.
I've been single way too long, man.
Please.
God damn it.
You've never gotten a girl flowers?
No, but what kind what kind of flowers though? If they have to
Any
request.
flowers.
But what if they're allergic? You don't know.
Who's allergic to flowers?
My mom has a lily allergy. All right, so you're telling me you need to be my therapist for a second. Therapist.
Never gotten a girl flowers?
Should I?
John. Yes.
Is that why I'm
But
single?
have you ever gotten far enough in a relationship with a girl in the past 5 years since your past 5-year relationship?
Oh no. No. Well, no, actually, no. That's a question for you though. Is that how long do you have to be seeing a girl to actually give her flowers? To me, that's like a 2-year thing.
2 years. 2 years. I'm gonna kill myself.
It's a big commitment though, because that means like we're really.
I thought you were gonna say 2 weeks.
Wait, people do that? But that's,
Yes.
I think that's a sign of like dependency though.
Gagged.
like, please don't leave me. I have flowers for you. You don't think that?
I'm blushing. 2 years?
All right, that's like exaggeration. I think like 6 months. Because then the 12-month is when you introduce the parents.
12 months?
Because it takes a long time to read somebody, right? Like you're like,
right. It takes. No, you're a Leo. You can read pretty quick. I just lied. Sorry, I just made that up.
no, I'll take that. I'll take that. No, because you can only. How many times can you introduce somebody to your parents?
A few.
Yeah. So you gotta be very selective on that. You gotta really.
When's the last time you introduced a girl to your parents?
Maybe like 3 years ago.
Gagged.
Yeah. What gagged though? What does that mean?
Just like I'm shook.
I'm like your Urban Dictionary right now.
Like gagged is like I'm shook.
Okay. All right. I understood.
Yeah.
What about you?
John, I haven't had a boyfriend ever.
What's stopping you though?
Like my insecurity.
Yeah. So how do we get that out of you?
I don't know.
I think it takes people like me to be like, shut up. These thoughts in your head ain't real. Just go for it. Because
why am I going to cry? Why am I going to cry?
Well, I needed that in my life, though. It's true, though. Nothing's stopping you.
I know,
but you're too young and you're too successful to be even looking for it. So it doesn't even make sense.
But I've never had it. So it's like I am looking for it. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've never had it. And like while I have found success in the space, like I am still looking for it because it's something I've never found.
I think that makes sense. I mean, it's like you've never been to Disney World, so you want to check it out for a second. But you're going to show up and you're going to realize like this shit sucks.
Really?
That's what I think, at least. But you're not talking to the right person about this.
Can I introduce you to someone?
Yeah.
She's right behind you. Cassandra?
Which one? We got 2.
Okay, that's Aquarius. Aquarius
the big
is
one?
fine, but Cassandra. This is Cassandra. Come here.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She's beautiful.
Well, John, what did we learn today?
What did we learn today? I feel like we learned a lot.
Did we?
We're kind of back at ground zero.
I
feel like we have a lot to learn.
I think we yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe we leave it at that. Like we have so much to learn.
Yeah, and we don't know it all. But why do your fans ask you questions? Do they think that we know it all, or do they want a fresh perspective? I'm very curious.
I think they just want an organic perspective.
Yeah.
Like they want a perspective of a friend. That's like, I'm in the same boat as you, and like I'm gonna give you the same advice you would give yourself.
They want to be validated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Isn't that all anyone ever wants?
That's so true.
Well, John, thank you for coming on Therapuss. I actually don't know what just happened. I think I blacked out. John,
Yes.
I love you.
That was amazing. I love you too, man. You're
I'm
great.
okay.
You're great. You're great.
Thank you.
You're incredible, man. You are incredible. You're infectious. Your energy's great. I got introduced to you by multiple of my friends from Miami. They sent me your videos. I was like, who is this kid? You're going to be a star. You are a star.
John,
You got to hear that, though. You got to hear that from somebody. So it's true.
John, I'm like, thank you. Thank you, John.
Yes. Of course.
Pussies, would you want to give a little bye, pussies?
Like, how do I do this?
Okay, so you go, bye, pussies, tense up.
Tense up?
Yeah, and you put your thumb down.
Oh, when I do the tense?
Yeah,
I'm looking at which one I'm looking at?
this one.
All right. Wait, how do I do it again?
Bye, pussies,
Okay.
tense up.
All right. Bye, pussies. Tense up.
Yes!
Hi, pussies. Put your tense up. Put your tense up. Tense up.